What's up, guys? 608 here. We're going to look at some of the figures we received this week. Today, we are looking at the retro GI Joe classified Cobra Trooper figure. And for the first time, the retro line, I like it, of course. I think it's kind of cool that we're getting some of the figures again that we haven't got. And of course, now we're getting them on these retro card backs. But this is the first time I'm actually like ecstatic about a figure. This one, I was blown away. Like when I got him in hand, I'm like, whoa, this could be, for me, one of the best classified figures this year. I mean, I that's how good this is. I know it's a re-release, I know it's a repaint, but just something about it just screams whoa, you know. And I get more in detail when we open them up, but as you can see, it comes in that standard blister card with the action pose from back in the day, looking really cool. I'm liking that pose that he has there, giving you that nostalgic feel. Comes in that clear bubble in the front, with all the weapons and stuff that you can see right away. It has a thick card, real thick. I'm glad they learned their lesson from those other ones that we received. On the back, we have the big old file card. So basically, Classified Trooper classified the role. He's the enemy. His primary specialty, infantry. His secondary specialty, sabotage. And his birthplace is various countries. One of the nameless, faceless legions of Cobra Command. Cobra swears absolute loyalty to their fanatic leader, Cobra Commander. Their goal to conquer the world for their own evil purpose. And on the bottom, we got the cross of this wave, Cobra Commander, Stalker, which I already did reviews on. And of course, finally, we got this one. So, yeah, this is a really, really awesome figure. Like I said, I was blown away. I don't know what it is, but let's pull them out and I'll give you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, here's the Cobra Trooper out of the packaging, and I am blown away by this. I am loving the colors and the accents of everything going on with this. Even though it is a straight up repaint of the Cobra Island version, he just looks spectacular. These blues, I love blues, so this is gorgeous, the way the coloring pop. You got some accents of like light navy blue, and then you got the royal blue. I mean, this just looks gorgeous. Like I said, this is basically a repaint of the Trooper from the Cobra Island that came out years ago already. So that's like what, 2020? So 4 years ago? Yeah, because it came out during the pandemic, or a little bit after the pandemic from what I remember. God, I remember when I would go hunting for those. Memories. All right, so let's go ahead and go head to toe for him. So basically, like his head is that of the officer, because he has that black mask over his face. So that, as you can see, he is a white boy because he has those yellow eyebrows. Not sure what color his eyes are. I can't really tell. Are they blue, hazel? I don't know. And then you got this harness. Now this is Stalker's harness. So they just recolored it and put it on the Trooper, which made it real basic and simple instead of that big old, that armor that the Cobra Island version had. They just did it simple like this. And of course, if you look back in the day, this is how it was. And he was called Cobra Enemy. So that's why when you hear the description, it did say Cobra Enemy. So this one is that figure, that version. He does have the pins, because like I said, he's a straight up rendition of the Trooper. And then he has this band on the side. I'm not sure what that means. If you know, let me know. Let's look at the harness real quick. So they basically colored it all black, but then they put some gray accents on it. This is a knife right here, and then you got the canister, embedded in, and it goes around the back. So then coming down, you got the holster for the gun and the silencer, and then the holster for the knife sheath right here. What I also like about this is the fact of the matter is that his gear, you know, the knee pads and the shin guards are in this beautiful black finish on this. They look really, really nice and shiny. I like that. And the boots. And like I said, this is just basically a basic repaint of that figure, but it just, wow, it just makes it look so nice. Like, I just like, when I looked at him in the package, I was like, whoa, and he's beautiful. So let's go ahead and look at all the accessories he comes with. Comes with quite a few. So let's start with his dagger. It's the silver, I don't know what that is. The silver and black. And then he's got his pistol, which comes with a silencer, all in black. Black, black, black. He's got his helmet, all blue. It's in that beautiful blue color. Like I said, it's a, I guess you could say a light navy blue on here. And then you got that little insignia on the front that he is a trooper. He has his blaster that looks basically like the cartoon, I'm assuming. And we've seen this pistol before. This does come off. It stays in there. So, you know, be careful of not losing that. But it stays on pretty well. Like, it doesn't come off. So that's really cool. And then, which I really like on this guy, is the rifle. So we finally get some normal weapons. The thing about the Cobra Island Trooper I didn't like was those weapons. Those guns were just ridiculous. So it's pretty cool that we're getting a nice, cool sniper rifle. A nice rifle on there. The ammo clip goes here. The magazine, I mean. It stays in place also, which is good. You got two tones on there. You got the blacks, and then you got this brown over this part, and then the bottom part. So it's really nice. It's really cool. And I always forget, but like the other ones that come with the stand, I forgot about the last two. Comes with a cool Cobra stand. There's no name on it, but that's cool. You can pose them with that. So let's go ahead and put them together, and let's do some side-by-side comparisons of the other troopers, officers, that came in line. All right, let's go and start doing some comparisons to some of the other troopers that came out in the line, or let's say just troop builders. We'll start with infantry, my least favorite. I think it's because of the coloring. As you can see, this is more vibrant and beautiful, and of course the weapons are just so spectacular compared to this one. Very muted, dark colors. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan. I mean, it's a great buck, great figure, and I know they made this to make up for the lack of Cobra Island troopers, so that's why they did this. So yeah, of course the main difference is everything's the same except for those head sculpts. They're different. You got the mask, the regular mask here, and then you got the cloth mask here. So there's that one. Let's look at the Cobra Island trooper. Well, you know, basically the same, except for, of course, you got that big armor on him where you can put more weapons, more weapon storage for him. I did like the weapon storage on the guns, but I didn't like the guns because of the fact that you had those big old pegs. But that's really smart how you put the weapons away. So yeah, but yeah, you got that mask on him and basically the same helmet. So, and they got confusing after a while. After this, you got the trooper, not the trooper, the officer, who has, of course, a different boots and different arms, the same. And this part's a lot smoother, but it's basically, it's showing it as the officer, and that's where you get the mask from. So, you know, I don't know if the trooper was supposed to have a different mask. I don't remember. It's just so confusing. So let's go ahead and look into even more confusion. The Python Patrol officer, but you know, he has a mask. I don't know where his helmet went. I disappeared somewhere when he's dropping stuff. We'll just put this helmet on him. Just for now. Anyway, so it is the same, the boots, but the arm bracelets are the same. So yeah, super confusing. And then of course we have the other one, which is also, you know, those two make no sense to me. And it's so funny how they supposedly corrected it and then it didn't come out. So weird. And then you got the 788 version, which has everything except for the face, just like the other one. So I think this is the way it's supposed to be. And I believe that new mask was just new for the classified. So I'm sure that we're going to get an officer for this and hopefully the same colors. But of course they're not going to match, which is going to, because I mean, they don't match. I mean, look at the darker blues versus that. They don't look, you know, that matching. And then finally, let's look at the driver of the Stinger, who looks more like the officer actually, but you got the bottom part that looks the main body, exception of the boots. But yeah. All right, let's see if he looks well next to Cobra Commander, because that's basically where he's gonna stand next to in my display. Oop, timber. Let's see. It's like matching drapes, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if he probably looks better with this Cobra Commander. I bet you he does. He does. Which one do you think? Which one would you do? He looks better with this one, I think. I look better with both, but wow, that's interesting. All right, so let's go and do something fun. Let's get all the retro figures all together in one spot. So, all right, first up is the Cobra Eel, which I did a review on him but forgot to upload it, so I was just complaining about it anyway. Next, this Cobra Snow Serpent, one of the best. Then we have the Crimson Guard, also one of the best. I really like that silver mask on him. And then let's see what else is next. What can we do next? I guess, well, we don't want to put the mains in the back. I guess we'll put the Cobra Trooper back here. Cool. A lot of troop builders, and of course coming up is the Viper. So then we have Destro knocking down the Eel. And then we have the Master of Disguise, Zartan. Storm Shadow's next. And then, of course, I love her, but I didn't like the fact that she had this coming on the package. But we got the Baroness that came with those ridiculous guns. Oh God. So I'm hoping maybe they do another Baroness, you know. Hopefully that version that we're getting with them. And then finally, Cobra Commander. Wow. Okay, he doesn't want to stay. Come on. Nice. Here is the family portrait of all the retro figures that's going to come out so far. Let's see, next year we're getting the Viper, like I said, and then Dr. Mindbender, and I'm sure Major Blood will be around the corner. I wonder what other retro versions we're getting. All right, so let me go ahead and get the Trooper on the turning table, and I will get my final thoughts. All right, here's my final thoughts on the retro Cobra Trooper classified figure. He is spectacular. The colors bring him alive. It just you know, with a an old figure with a new coat of paint just makes it a lot better. He just pops more. I'm really liking the colors. I did order 4 because I'm like, from now on I'm trying to keep myself to a limit of 3 of troop building, but I might get more of these and offload some of the troopers, the Cobra Island troopers. I mean, I might just get rid of the infantry probably, because I just don't like that gray on this one. I just do not like, it's just too dark for me. So I don't know, we'll see. Or I'll just use those guys for vehicles. But anyway, yeah, no, he's spectacular. I really, really like him. It was a surprise when he popped out of the package. He looks so gorgeous. So definitely, probably might get some more later. Let's see how many more I get. So what do you guys think? Do you like the retro? Do you like the retro figures? Are you planning on getting this one? If so, let me know in the comments. And until next time,
ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.